What up, everybody? Today, I want to work on our level 7. Yesterday, we just left off on completing level 6 and how to get there. Now, today, we're actually going to design it and put it in. So, the very first thing we need to do is make sure we have a background and everything to put on there. So, we are going to make a function to draw our level 7. And then we always need to put screen. That is the surface that we are blidding it on or putting it on. It would help if I spelled it right. And we also need to make a function where we can play it. I like to separate them because some things need to be reloaded after they get refreshed. And if you have it in the draw and on top in another function, it will just kind of look laggy. So I do it this way just to kind of separate the two from functionality and just drawing the best I can. So the two parameters I want in there are where I want to put it, which is the surface, is the screen, and then this keys is so I can control my turtle. So we will just put in here first, play level underscore 7 in our screen, and that's it. And we also will have to draw our turtle in here because he is constantly getting upgraded. So we're going to do draw player, and we're going to put him on the screen. And we are going to copy and paste this. This is the movement function with all the collision detection, and that's a lot to type out. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. So up here, we need to tell it that our level 7 background is equal to our Pygame image that we want to load. And it is our background right here. So we are going to copy that path. Because once again, I'm kind of lazy. I don't like to do all this typing. We have to go back again and put these double dashes in. I don't know why. This just helps it so when I'm not in my file, I can load it and not have to worry about an error. I know there are better, quicker ways to do this. I just choose to do it this way, so when I call it from different areas, I don't have to worry about the file location. So now we have our level 7 background loaded. So now we're going to put it on the screen. And that'll just be our level 7 background and our coordinates that we wanted. We just want it at the top of the screen so it takes up the whole screen. So now this function right here will draw the background on the screen, and then this function will take that screen and then put my turtle on top of it and let my turtle move. So now we come over here to the game, and instead of if playing, we will go mf play underscore level 7. And this will also take the keys. This will tell it what direction I'm pressing and how to move my turtle. So now we can come over here and test it. See, so now instead of a blue screen, we have a background with our turtle and it can move. But now I want to put the level and how many lives we have. So when we draw our screen, we will put on top of it show my function show lives and the surface on where we're putting it, and then whose lives we're showing, which is the turtle's lives, my main character. And we're also going to do show level. This will tell you what level you're on. It'll put it on the screen and then our turtle. So now if we go back and test that, that should be, and there it is, level 5, level 7. So now what I want to do, I want to make these walls right here. This is just to help me place everything. It'll look different when I'm all done. But for right now, I want to place these walls right here. So eventually we can put a button or a key to get to the end of the level. So we're going to go back to draw. Whoops. We need to go draw level 7 and fix this right here. Excuse me. So draw level 7. So I want to go over here and make instances of my wall. I also need to make a new picture up here. So we're going to go self dot wall is equal to pygame image. I also already have one of these. And we're going to copy that. And it's right here, level 7 walls. Copy the path. Go back. I will eventually learn the better way to join the pathway. Once again, this is all self-taught. This is just me having fun, learning everything as I go. Hopefully you guys will learn some stuff with me and enjoy my progress and have your own progress. And it'll all be a good time because, you know what? Making a video game is super fun, even if we make mistakes on the way. So now we got the self.wall image loaded in, and we want to make sure it is the right size. So we're also going to make sure it is transformed by this transform dot scale. This is just ensuring that it's always the correct size. And we're going to tell it we want that one. And for the size, we always just want it to be the size I put in. So self.width and self.height. And just so there is no white box around it, we are going to set a color key just to make sure that white box does not show up. And this is an RGB value. And it's just a 255, 255, and a 255. We don't need a rectangle because we're just going to keep using this one right here. So now that we have our wall created up here, we can make a function down here to draw this wall. To draw the wall, we need to go function draw wall, and then we're going to do it on the self for the self so we can access those variables we just made. And then we're going to put it on the screen, and then just simply go screen.blit self.wall and our self.rec. This will tell it wants to put my self.wall image on the screen with my self.rec, which I am going to define down here. So this is an example I've already made. This is where I want to put it. This is the location, my x, the y, and the width and the height. So now when we save this and we come back to our function, we should be able to see our wall, what it looks like. I have not tested this part. This is also going to be a surprise to me what it looks like. Here we go. Is equal to, wall dot draw wall, and we're gonna just put a screen. Okay, so let's test this out now. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay, well, there is my wall I wanted, but it is very large. So we need to make our X a little bit smaller because 128 is not the correct size. It is only supposed to be 32. Now that we have that fixed, let's go ahead and check it out. There, much better. So now there is no collision yet. So we can just go right over our wall if we wanted. But until I get the rest of these walls drawn in, I don't want to put collision. And just like the last time, I also just going to make a list of walls and call them all at the same time. So to make this quicker, we are just going to copy and paste these, change a few names, and it'll be much faster. I have the coordinates wrote down, so I already know what I want them to be. So it's not going to be that long. We will just quickly put these in. Level 7, wall 4. Leave in the comments if you want me to skip this part next time. I am still learning how to do all this. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So back to this. On 8, this should be my last wall. I want. They are all going to be this 320, the 32 by 248. That is 32 pixels wide and 248 pixels tall. So after that, we need to go. We're just going to make a list called level 7. Just so it's easy to remember. And now we need to go level out all our walls that we have. Level 7 wall 1 and level 7 wall number 4. So now that we have them all in our list, we are coming back to our function, and instead of individually typing them all out, we are going to go like this. Put them in a for loop for W N M C dot. We called it level 7. Level 7. This we're going to go W draw an R wall. We are also going to add it to our walls group so it has collision. I already have this function. Also leave in a comment if you want me to go back and review all these functions I previously wrote before I started streaming or making videos, then let me know. So we need our walls group, and we just need to do add, and we need to add our W. So now if we test this, they should all be there and they should have collision, which they do, but I don't know why I can go under this one. That was weird. That's the fun of games. You can always make weird little glitches. But there is my walls, and they have collision. So we will go ahead and finish those top walls as well. So I have all of my walls in. And I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way. Copying and pasting is usually not liked, but this is my game. I know what I want to do with it. So these ones are going to be 150 for this. Oops, not 1050. It wouldn't even show up on my screen. And then these first two numbers I need to change to 350 and 130. And now level 7 wall 6. This is why I need to learn a better way to do this. I don't know. So the 32, 150, And then this one is going to be at the same 130. And now this is at 485. 485. Let's just add this. Level 7, wall 5. Level 7, wall 6. And the great thing about those for loops is now we don't have to do anything. We can just test it because they should be there. And there it is. Okay, now we have our background, our turtle, walls, lives, and a level all shown on today's video. I think I'm going to wrap it up there for today. Tomorrow, we will add the rest of our level in here. Thanks for watching. It would really help if you press that like button and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for me. All right, bye.